Welcome back, Brawler Derby lovers. It's me, the lovely Beatrix, joined by the fantastic
Duke Special.
And we're going to be talking you through all of the action from the second game today of this triple header here, hosted by London Roller Derby. It is, of course, the Brawl Saints versus Tiger Bay Brawlers. And we're going to get started with going through that roster straight away with Tiger Bay Brawlers playing in the orange today.
Absolutely. For Tiger Bay, we will have 1-4 Enemy, 1-5 Dos Santos, 1-7 Jenks, 1-8 Charismatic, 2-2 Rogue, 2-7-1 Pep Canary, 3-1 Plant, 3-2 Boba, 4-0 Kid, 5-9 Wild, 6-2 Pip, 7-2-7 Geordie, 8-0 Thorn, 8-8 Kemp, and 9-9-9 Angel.
Fantastic. And for London Roller Derby's Brawl Saints, playing in the black, we've got 0-0 Dusty, 0-2 Dixon, 0-8-8 Amazing Disgrace, 1-6-2 May Cause Mayhem, number 1-8 Ellis, 2 Catpiss Never Clean, 2-2-2-2 Diarrhea, 3-0-0 Ernest, 3-1-6 Thrill House, 4-5-1 Max, 4-9 Rogue Fun, 6-2 Beater Parker, 7 Nina, 7-5-0 Brute, 8 Irate, and 98 Parmageddon. So we've got about a minute and a half before we start this game. And what I wanted to say, first and foremost, is we have this amazing chat function. So if you're joining us on the stream, we would love for you to be involved. Tell us your thoughts, tell us who you're shouting out. Just, you know, interact with us. We're friendly, we don't bite.
We're nice. Say hello.
We are, and we'd love to have you there. But we also have something else, especially for our stream viewers today.
We absolutely do.
Duke, do you want to talk through what our amazing raffle prize and our special raffle is for our online viewers?
Yeah, it's very exciting for today. We have got our own special online-only raffle. You can buy these tickets in our online shop, and you can online prizes. This is a great start to the game. Your online prizes you can win. There are tickets to the next home game, tote bags, merch, an LRD t-shirt, an I Love Skating voucher, a copy of Double, a sublimated scrim top from Skate Good Club in either black or white. All sorts of exciting prizes.
That's a fantastic thing for London to be doing, especially as it is a completely separate raffle to the one that's happening here in the sports hall. So you've got some chances of winning some excellent prizes. Do get yourself a scan of the QR code or onto the London shop. But here we go right now, dancing into this first jam. Catpiss Never Clean for London. It's Rogue for Tiger Bay, but Catpiss Never Clean lead jammer.
Oh, that is Rogue Runner coming in so fast behind Catpiss Never Clean.
Beautiful work down the straightaway between turns 3 and 4 there. Catpiss Never Clean able to find the spaces. Tiger Bay left unguarded to pick up 2 lovely points for London and kick off this game. Lovely stuff.
Yeah, we have a home crowd here for Brawl Saints.
Lovely little high five there between Geordie and Dusty on the jam line, just like, hey,
Was that Dusty on
friend,
the line that I see?
a little high five. Let's do this.
Ooh, Geordie. Oh, look at that.
Oh, fantastic work by Geordie. Found the outside line open and was able to take full advantage. Dusty, meanwhile, dancing around the outside of the pack, shut down and completely stopped there by number 3-1. I think that's Plant. Oh, 3-2 Boba, sorry.
Oh, that was a long hold there on Dusty. That was good. It's got 30 seconds before Dusty makes it out. Geordie there opting for the call-off.
So Tiger Bay answering the call of the 2 points that London put down with 4 points in that last jam, with a lead change so early into this game.
Lead change. I mean, it's 2 jams in, but it counts. It counts as a lead change. If you are playing the hydration game, it's time to have a sip of water.
4-5-1 Max with the star now for London.
I think that's going to be Pep Canary with the star for Tiger Bay.
I'm very familiar with Max.
Well, Max slowed down by Wild, knocked back, look to find space on the outside. Dos Santos said, I don't think so. Max forcing them to recycle.
Phenomenal blocking there from Dos Santos.
Love a bit of Dos Santos blocking. That's goals, that
I think Dos Santos, they just sort of opted to throw Kid at.
Sometimes that's what you've got
Max.
to do.
Yeah. If you can't get there yourself, throw a friend.
Yeah, no lead just yet. Tiger Bay certainly not picking up lead. Their jammer not eligible, and Max finally through nearly 30 seconds into the jam to find that lead jammer status. But Pet Canary already in on this scoring pass, looking for the spaces in between the apex of turns 3 and 4. Max not letting up. Gets on through, pockets the points for London.
Max getting that signal to run it. I think possibly trying to rack up those points, clear that penalty box.
He'll Pet Canary now entering with 4 points for Tiger Bay. And all the action slowing down as we just cross pivot line. Both jammers with a pass in their belts. And Max coming out of that latest challenge from Tiger Bay.
Really nice bit of blocking there as Amazing Disgrace just threw Irate at Pep.
There's a rattle happening.
So both jammers coming in on another scoring pass. Stark contrast to the last game we saw today where multi-passes were at a minimum. Here we're seeing 3 scoring pass attempts as Max makes it through, shrugging off Dos Santos, but so does Pet Canary. So neck and neck on the point scoring landscape.
I think we're about to see our first 2-minute jam.
This is an even game, folks. This is
Max coming in again with the help of Diarrhea to try and break up the Tiger Bay deadlock. Jam comes to an end. That was a mega jam.
There's 2 points in the end for Tiger Bay.
And actually Tiger Bay coming out with 14 points there. But London also answering with 14 points of their own. So it's an even Stevens game.
We've met back up. We have come together again. It's not a lead change, it's a somewhere in the middle. Looks like London with 1 in the box, just having a quick grab your blocker, get them off.
And they're still here. And their legs are still working.
The next jam will now get underway. Plant with the star for Tiger Bay. Cap is never clean for London.
She said, well, I'm in London. I'll just keep running around in a big circle.
Perfect jammer legs, that is.
Absolute jammer legs.
Catpiss never clean, went for the middle, but Plant took the outside line, found the space beautifully, picks up lead for Tiger Bay.
Tiger Bay, a little wall, but being broken up by some of the London blockers.
Lovely stuff there. That is Plant with lead, coming in now on a scoring pass.
Really struggling here to actually get that space though, to complete this.
Lovely little hop on the inside there to pick up those points.
Catpiss never clean with that moment to try and find those points. Wasn't able to though, so Tiger Bay go unanswered. 4 points of their own, takes them into the lead at 22. London Roller Derbies, Brawl Saints on 18.
Lovely stuff.
And give us a shout if you're here to support Brawl Saints.
Jenks up on the jam line there now, up against Dusty.
Yeah, with Dusty up on the line.
First time out for Jenks jamming in this game.
Glad you said it because I wasn't confident enough to say it.
Dusty though able to find the space and pick up lead for London.
Leaving them in the dust.
Jenks really struggling to get past that washing machine wall.
It's such a beautiful descriptor of what that must feel like when you're inside of it as the jammer.
Oh yeah, just being cycled around.
Oh wait, no we haven't. I thought they had.
It was a hat off and a hat on moment.
Yeah, I saw it. I just
Well, jam is called by London, picking up 4 points, taking them to 22. So guess what? We're back on an even Stevens scoreline.
This is what you call a tight game.
Yeah. Max starting off the jamming for London, up against Rogue for Tiger Bay.
A dangerous person on
Both these jammers, really speedy, bouncy jammers.
And they really did on that outside. They just moved their
Yeah.
To find a hole.
The beautiful work Max doing there, jumping and driving. They do find the space. They do pick up lead. Rogue
I've never seen
held
anyone
back.
be able to apex jump on the outside.
Trapped there by Amazing Disgrace.
Yes.
Doing a lovely job.
Beautiful work. You see Max coming through again on the turn between 1 and 2.
Picking up 4 points. Rogue picking up 4-2.
That was a gorgeous little hop there from Rogue.
It is still an even score. It is 26.
So what we're seeing again is that both jammers racking those points up, keeping them in their pockets. So it's even in their scorings right now, as Rogue was knocked out, forced to recycle, has to get past Amazing Disgrace. Amazing Disgrace certainly not making this easy. Neither is Thrill House, also in the mix.
It is a power jam to Tiger Bay now.
Yeah, don't make me send sausage over there.
Yeah, Max with that clockwise block penalty. So power jam in favour of Tiger Bay. First power jam of the game as well, right?
Yeah, power jam of the game. Time for another sip of whatever drink you've got in hand. Rogue going around, looking surprisingly relaxed about this in a way that I absolutely would not be playing this game. Opportunity for Tiger Bay to pull that points gap ahead now.
100%, and Tiger Bay just lining up into turn 3 as Max returns to play, looking to capture and slow down the London Jammer. Rogue coming in, looks to jump the apex, but 316 Thrill House slows that opportunity.
Yeah. Lovely legal little hit. Can see our lovely jammer up there just having a little moment, having a think, trying to work out what that means for the points. That is 4 there. Because as has been discussed extensively, if you're in specific groups on the internet, in order to be classed to have landed an apex jump, you only have to get down 1 skate. You don't have to stick the landing.
I guess it's all great in theory, isn't it? I guess in practice you want to be sure that you've stuck that landing.
Yeah.
So whether it's 1 skate or both skates, you want
to be
this
confident.
point you don't want to be.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this. Tiger Bay Brawlers just posted a 20-point jam.
That is a hell of a jam.
That's the highest scoring jam I think we've seen all day, including the Rainy Crime game. So it gives you an idea of how fast-paced and how hungry these teams are for those points.
Yeah. Astonishing work. And I mean, a great point to call a timeout and just go, let's just get our breath back. Try and...
Yeah, just take a moment.
Yeah. I'm assuming it was London who called the timeout.
I think so, and London starting with a little bit of a micro pack out on track as they've got 1 blocker in the penalty box. So advantage goes to Tiger Bay, not just in points but also in time, in bodies on track. That is Geordie against Catpiss Never Clean. Catpiss Never Clean facing a wall of orange at the back, but Geordie picks up a penalty, and so this will be power jam number 2 in favour of London Brawl Saints this time.
Yeah. Catpiss Never Clean though, now with that solid blocking wall coming in from Tiger Bay, trying to find a way through. Little swing of the hips there from Kid, trying to catch Catpiss at the last minute. But now Catpiss on that scoring pass.
Catpiss just grappling with Kid in the corner, in corner 1 here, just past pivot line. Really looking for a space as we see Geordie return to play, find space on the inside line unopposed, and really wheels around that track at pace, looking to capitalise on what Catpiss Never Clean is not able to do, which is get past that line of blockers from Tiger Bay.
As we said, that's a really lovely penalty kill from Tiger Bay to hold that to a single scoring pass on a power start, essentially.
100%.
And then match those points.
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful work.
Yeah.
And, you know, it doesn't give up even once their jammer's back on track. I think they just continued on that same track, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Tiger Bay picking up 8 points in that jam to London Roller Derby's Brawl Saints 4 points. So scoreline just slightly starting to stretch out in favour of Tiger Bay right now. 34 plays 50.
I'm withering away like that Matt Damon did. What's pictures?
19 minutes just over left of this first half.
That is Peb Canary with the star for Tiger Bay. But Dusty? That's Dusty with the star for London.
Well, Pet Canary over by turn 2. London run out of track and have to let Pet Canary through. Nearly half a track behind. It is Dusty out of the pack, seeing daylight for the Brawl Saints.
Yeah. Speed of this game, the time you look down to go, oh, who did that cool bit of blocking? They've gone. They're around the track. They're on a point scoring patch. Like, well, someone did a cool bit of blocking, but I'm sure you've all seen it because you're watching the stream.
Very low scoring jump so far. Lots of little pieces being picked away by both teams.
Tiger Bay pocketing 2 points in that last jam, holding London at 0, so 34 plays 52.
And now we have a match of a Plant and Max.
I can give you some other numbers. I can tell you what the score was last time.
Both jammers attacking the pack with vigour. Max tries the outside, moves inwards, but finds the Tiger Bay wall, swings with them. Meanwhile, up front, Plant grappling, but Max takes the lead. Victory snatched.
Max now coming in looking for points.
Someone got a distraction or something there. I know it was multiplayer.
Plant still in the mix on this initial into turn 3. Up against 7-5-0. That's Brute leading the last line of defense here. Beautiful one-on-one blocking, forces Plant to the inside. And Plant choosing to carry on. I think there was an out of play penalty actually being called on Brute.
I think so. It looks like he might have picked up a misconduct for failure to lead there.
Well, Plant keeps on rolling here. Meanwhile, checking in with where Max is at. And on the struggle bus, certainly behind Kid, but finds a space on the inside. Both jammers making their way downtown, looking for points. Tiger Bay with 4 extra in their pocket actually right now.
Yeah, I mean, I felt that as Max just got a Kid to the chest.
Oof.
Not in these shiny space. Not in this economy.
Well, fantastic scoreline for both teams. 7 points put up by London Brawl Saints. 11 points though by Tiger Bay. Takes their score to 63. London Brawl Saints on 41.
I'm jamming this one.
Jenks back with the start up against Catpiss Never Clean.
I jammed once and I nearly died, so not again.
Jenks finds that hole on the outside, grabs that lead jammer status.
Making it look so easy.
Catpiss Never Clean. In between turns 1 and 2, recycled back now behind pivot line. That's by Charismatic, leading the blocking contingent for Tiger Bay. As Jenks comes through on another scoring pass for Tiger Bay.
Looks like that was a little star pass there. First one we've had this game. To our lovely pivot. Thrillhouse.
Thrillhouse doesn't get a chance to try out their jamming muscles.
Oh, but it looks like Jenks picked up a penalty just as she called it off. So that's going to be a power start to London.
Just checking in with those scores right now. 41 for London, 71 for Tiger Bay. And as you say, power start in favour of London. And jamming for the first time in this game, it's Beta Parker.
Beta Parker with all of Tiger Bay to pass, makes it out. You can hear the noise through our microphones. The sound in this hall is big.
Well, sold out Tottenham Court, certainly supporting the home teams in this game. This game being no exception here, as we hear that roar. London able, well, actually, Tiger Bay doing a successful job of neutralising the power jam against them.
Tiger Bay knew what they were doing. They plunked out enemy Dos Santos, Gray and Kid all at the same time and went, oh, you've got a power jam, have you? Well, we'll see about that. But London in retaliation went, okay, well, we'll put Peter Parker out then. Haha.
Yeah, Tiger Bay answering the power jam with a power lineup like that.
Yeah.
Certainly worked out in their favour. Jenks is back on track and in play, completing that initial.
This is, I feel like we're seeing the unstoppable force meets the immovable object.
Yes.
And it's really fun. It's like Wilds just picked up a penalty, so Peter Parker only with the 3 to get past. Not that that makes a huge amount of difference.
I was wondering at what point does that mean it's a let up?
Yeah.
Enemy doing some great work on this track, joined by Kid, Dos Santos.
I've got is that Diarrhea coming in there trying to offer a bit of offense, but they're just so tightly packed.
Yeah, difficult to land a shoulder, right? Oh.
And they opt to call it so that London has a slight pack advantage to begin with.
That's right, Tiger Bay blockers in the penalty box. Scores-wise, 3 points to London in that last jam. Tiger Bay only able to pick up 2, so London just slowly starting to try and
chipping away. London are very much a second half team. Rogue, though, looking to get that lead as big as possible before London do what London do best. Well, beautiful little hop there.
Yeah, Rogue doing what Rogue does best. Beautiful apex jump and landing it perfectly. No questions there on if it's in or out.
No, that's just a lovely little... And another one. Another 2.
Why have one when you can do the double?
Yeah, just... Rogue is just like, I mean, I could skate or I could just fly around the track.
Now, Dusty really struggling to get purchase in this game and get on through, but Tiger Bay with a little bit of penalty issues for their blockers.
Rogue there playing it safe, recycling all the way back just in case.
And it looks like power jam in favour of Tiger Bay here, as Dusty is being sent to the penalty box.
I think so.
Rogue choosing to take that outside line, one-legged, beautiful work. And we're seeing Tiger Bay lining up just around turn number 3, looking to disrupt the London defences.
Doesn't quite land that. Ooh, real pile up on the track there, but everyone's on their feet.
I know what to do.
I think Dusty might still be on their initial because she is stashing that star.
I have a feeling you're right, yeah. Comes in super stealth mode. Picks up another penalty though. That's a track cut penalty. So double power jam in favour of Tiger Bay right now.
Ouch.
Yeah. And a massive jam once again for Tiger Bay.
22-point jam.
So highest scoring jam now.
The biggest jam we've had. That is a big jam.
Yeah. And just to put it into some context, the last highest scoring jam we had was at jam 6, and that was 20 points, and now in jam 12, 22 points.
I think this might be a big numbers game.
Yes, but maybe only every 6 jams. It builds up to it.
Yeah. That's how long they need to take to, you know, sort of rev themselves up.
Power jam start. It's Geordie who picks up lead for Tiger Bay.
Tiger Bay here really showing where they have got that.
Dusty still in the penalty box, I think.
I think so. Having a little sit down. And Geordie pops out the front of the pack there, cruising round. Oh, and London losing Brute now to the penalty box.
amazing work by Geordie, just so physical in their own right in terms of making the spaces in the walls if her teammates aren't available to help with that.
Oh, London is suffering from a little bit of a penalty revolving door at the moment.
Right, Geordie, you're on 12.
I just feel like you have to have a chaos jam, at least one in every game.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like this is it for London right now. We've got,
does.
you know, a number of penalties going on.
It does feel like it. I feel like Dusty's having a moment of just going, what's happening here? I'm going to watch and see. And then
Diarrhea doing some phenomenal blocking at the top of turn one. Really beautiful work.
absolutely leaving on track. Dusty, I think, looked like she was going to go for a little bit of jammer on jammer, and then the entire Tiger Bay pack went, no.
Well, Geordie at this point has been brought to a standstill, looks to Dos Santos for some support by this turn one. Dos Santos comes in as a wrecking ball, unable to support further here though. Do have to kind of keep a check in on where the London jammer is. And we're seeing a kind of wait and skate happening here as Tiger Bay's bench tries to run down the clock a little bit, but also keep the London blockers in that penalty box.
Yeah, it's tactical play. It's really nice tactical play going on there from Tiger Bay and from their bench. And London, unexpectedly, grabbing a timeout, going, let's just have a moment. Have a little breather. Everybody calm down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what I'd be saying if it was me on the bench, because this is what I say to my skaters when we have a jam where it's all penalties. Like, right, let's just all take a breather.
Yeah,
let's just put that behind us.
Yeah.
We're all going to calm down.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go back out and we're going to be great. It's all going to be fine.
Yeah, 100%. And, you know, it is, that's what they're there for, isn't it? It's not always just there for the tactics, it's also there for the team kind of mentality and keeping that focus. London Roller Derby on 44 at the moment. Tiger Bay have really now pulled away in the scoring stakes with another 20-point jam, taking them to 115. We've got 7 minutes 44 of this game.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful work that is happening out on track. It'd be great to just talk a little bit about why London are kept safe on the track though, and that's because they're wearing S1 gear. London Roller Derby have been partnered up with S1 for many seasons, and they're the most trusted safety gear provider by Derby players.
That is true, yeah. And, you know, you've got to look after yourself. You only get one body, and if, like us, you want to play a slightly silly full contact game on roller skates, then, you know, get yourself a sensible helmet, get yourself some sensible pads, get yourself some S1 gear, you know.
100% team timeout coming to an end.
Just the two London blockers on the track there, but still doing a lovely job. Oh, it's a massive hit on the London pivot there from Pep Canary, who just didn't break stride to grab lead jammer.
Yeah, great work by Pep Canary, just really weighing up the best way to get around that pack there. Coming in again into turn 3 and onto the straightaway. Catbase Never Clean is through. Not lead, but chasing down that opportunity. Pep Canary fully calling off that jam and shutting down any options.
Oh yeah, nice stuff there from Catbase Never Clean. Sometimes you don't get the points, but you do get to shut down the other team, and you take what you can get.
Yeah.
And I mean, just 3 points on the board for Tiger Bay is honestly pretty impressive based on some of the jams we've been seeing.
The jamming for the first time in this game now for London. It's number 98, Palmageddon.
Lovely stuff. Palmageddon played a phenomenal game just last week for Battersea. So lovely to see them back with the star on.
Jamming for Tiger Bay, that's number 31, Plant, who is lead.
So we're looking to get past this little line. Takes a nice legal whip off position. Quite in between themselves and
Palmageddon there very sensibly going, oh, that was a foot out, I'm going to recycle, I'm not going to get myself a penalty.
Yeah, up at the front of that pack you saw Ellis doing some fantastic work at keeping Plant at bay.
chasing that Plant for some points.
Palmageddon making it through the pack, picking up 4 points for London.
And Plant nips out the front there, goes, oh, I'll call it. I'll just have 8.
Another great
Oh,
job there.
I'm sorry. I thought London did pick up the points there, but I was mistaken. 8 points to Tiger Bay, no points to London. So they stay at 44. Tiger Bay on 126.
We've got some merch tables up at this top end as well.
For fun fact fans, Plant, your jammer in the last jam, apparently ran the London Marathon last week in just 3 hours 27 minutes. That is fast.
That's amazing.
That is elite speeds.
Don't get many orange teams in Roller Derby, so it's a good bit of merch.
Jenks back with the star for Tiger Bay. I
Orange teams up and things.
have lost sight of the London jammer because they're going so fast.
It's Max
It's
for
Max.
London.
That explains the speed.
Max is lead jammer. This is a power jam situationship.
Max just told me that it was a power jam, so they are
Lovely stuff there from Max. Just sort of skimming over the back of those Tiger Bay blockers.
Tiger Bay looking to line up on the straightaway just after turn 3 here.
Oh, taking a big old wallop there off the back of Pip.
Yeah, and now Tiger Bay with this wall up, forcing Max outside.
That's it, yeah, come this way. Lovely. Oh, that was a good sound.
Max finds the space. Jenks is back on track and in play. Max found the space, but they've had to recycle once more as they were escorted to the inside line. And now they find themselves up against a mean wall from Tiger Bay. Kemp, as part of that, just acting as that floating body, last line of defense, joined now by number 62, Pip.
Jenks, meanwhile, somehow finding those little gaps and squeezing through.
Well, Max with the approach again, but now chooses to call off the jam. But wait 1 second, looks like a track cut penalty is being assessed. And as Jenks was making their way through on a scoring pass, Max will have to sit in the penalty box. And so we're seeing all the action again happening just by that turn 3 as London now look to slow down the pace here. Well, jam comes to an end, naturally running out of time. But Tiger Bay will start on a power start.
Really nice bit of track awareness there from those London blockers, in that they went, oh, you know, there's not much we can do about this, but what we can do is save our point and run away. And sometimes you just have to go like, the only thing I can do in this situation is get my hips away from the jammer.
Yeah, nice.
And they did it, you know, they held off that last 4 points.
Yeah.
Having a lovely little official timeout while we sort out some official business.
Yeah, we're just going to check in on those scores, and let's check in as well. The last period of play was 8 points to London, 12 points to Tiger Bay. That takes us 52 for London, 138 to Tiger Bay, and we've got 3.5 minutes left of this first half.
Exciting times. It's an exciting game.
Yeah, go support our trans siblings.
And it's... Oh, no, there are 2 London blockers. For a minute, I thought there was only 1. Oh, there's 3. They're just hidden amongst the orange of Tiger Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, big hit there from that on... Is that Rogue? That is Rogue.
You're allowed to.
Unfortunately, too big of a hit. That is going to be off for a little sit down in the penalty box.
So the micro pack for London not helping in this power start, especially as Max is only just coming into play.
Oh, but Rogue picks up a cut track penalty there. So this will be a 2-minute jam. And just as Max comes back on track, so Rogue is going to have to sit for the whole 30 seconds.
I'm very tired, so I'm like,
And
oh dear.
I think that's Max with a penalty,
It certainly looks that way.
which releases Rogue.
Yes.
Saying these things out loud, more for me than for you, our lovely audience, because you know what's going on, and I'm just going, hang on, if that's happening, then that's happening.
I think it's a fair point, though. When you've got an almost revolving door happening on the penalty box, it can make it difficult to keep track of where everybody is. Max serving the same amount of time as Rogue, so now also back on track and in play. Both jammers out there and looking to score points. Now, what I'm not sure of is Has Max completed an initial pass?
I think not. I believe that Rogue is on a second scoring pass and Max is on their initial.
Yes.
And that currently we have all 10 skaters on the track.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have said that out loud. Someone's just got a cut trick. It's Rogue. Rogue has picked up a cut penalty.
Right, so another power jam in favour of London this time. And this is all happening in the same jam. So good luck to the penalty box staff today in this game.
We love you, NSOs.
We do think that, as you say, it is Max's first initial pass. We'll check in with the jam ref there. Yeah, it looks like no points there. But
no initial.
Tiger Bay were able to pick up. I have a feeling it's 12 points in total there for Tiger Bay.
Looks like it. London now with the power start.
As well as jamming, multitasking. It's a power jam. Thank you, Mary. It is a power jam.
So interesting to see how Tiger Bay respond to this. Catpiss Never Clean with the star.
So we have KP here looking to
London looking to rush the jammer. In doing so, London's blockers also create a bit of an obstruction there. And Catpiss Never Clean is finally released just into turn 3 and able to pick up lead.
Big long hold there. Oh, Rogue taking a tumble there, catching up on the ankles of someone. Ooh. You sort of see Rogue power up for that bean dip to go round and under. And I think we're about to see some 2012 derby as the pack tries to run away.
So there is a mass scrabble here.
For Catpiss Never Clean. Picks up points as Rogue comes in, finds themselves right in the middle of that triangle of sadness. Forced to reset. Knocked to the inside line. Tiger Bay blockers got to focus on Catpiss Never Clean. Catpiss Never Clean just powering up that inside line by turn 1 and leaving bodies strewn either side of the track.
Yeah, phenomenal stuff there. So going into half time with a 12-point jam for London Roller Derby.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. 12 points, not the highest we've seen in this game so far, but for London, I think nice to see them getting some of those multi-pass opportunities and really taking them as well.
Oh, definitely. Always lovely to see them go, yeah, we can do this too.
Yeah.
We're good at roller derby and watch us fly.
Well, we're into half-time. You've got 14 minutes to grab some refreshments. We're going to do the same, and we will be back in a little while.
Yeah, go and check out that online raffle. We will see you back here in just under 14 minutes. Hello, lovely people.
We are back for the second half of the second game, London Roller Derby Brawl Saints against Tiger Bay Brawlers All-Stars.
Yay!
I am the lovely Beatrix.
I am Duke Special, or as I feel I should say, because I've been learning Welsh for several years now, Duke Special Dewey. Because I've been learning on Duolingo and I don't know much.
Well, I don't speak that much Welsh, but what I certainly do speak is scorelines. And you're joining us for this second half. London Roller Derby Brawl Saints on 64, Tiger Bay Brawlers on 151, and we're about to dance into this first jam of the second half.
Do say hello to us if you're watching online. Say hello in the chat. You know, tell us things. We can respond to you. We've got that power. When we're not watching the roller derby, which, when is this great? I mean, it's pretty distracting.
Catpiss Never Clean with the star for London. That's Plant for Tiger Bay. Plant looking to push forward first of all here in turn 1. Picks up lead. Catpiss Never Clean knocked out. Going to be recycled back by Kemp. Removes the star. Forced to recycle again as Plant comes in on a scoring pass. Now Plant held at the back of this pack very ably by Ellis.
Very nice stuff. Oh, Catpiss Never Clean sneaking around here on a scoring pass, but Plant spots it and pulls it.
Yet another fast jam.
A speedy jam. There's Max, I think, lining up with the star for London. So I just absolutely lost the train of thought in the middle of that sentence because the jam ref was conferring with Max to make sure that their number was clear, and my brain just stopped.
Listen, happens to us all. 727, Geordie with the star for Tiger Bay. Well, Geordie looked for the inside line, was denied that opportunity by 088, Amazing Disgrace, opening up the spaces for Max. But wait 1 second, off your screens, but on our eyeballs, we can see Max picking up a track cut penalty, so they will sit for 30 seconds in the penalty box, and this is power jam in favour of Tiger Bay. And, you know, we saw this, didn't we, in the first half, and it really explains this very high differential, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The penalties have really told the story of this game, because it's not so much been a case of, you know, not that Tiger Bay's jammers aren't doing a phenomenal work in their blockers as well, but there've been a lot of power jams, a lot of really nice holds coming in from their blockers, and just a lot of opportunities like this for Geordie to go, yeah, I'll have 8 unmatched points, thanks, that's great.
Yes, thank you so much. I'll pop them in my pocket.
Points for me.
Max has returned to play. Dos Santos with the knockout on the inside this time. All the action happening between turns 3 and 4 on the straightaway.
It's all going down. Max going with a big recycle there just to be on the safe side. Make sure that they are in cleanly. Met by Wild and Kemp.
Up at the top of that pack, you saw Geordie just breaking through.
Oh, and Max has picked up a high block, I believe that is.
So, yeah, go on.
No, I was going to say that is another power jam for Geordie. 2 in 1 jam.
Tiger Bay looking to maybe capitalise on this with some fresh legs. Geordie calling off the jam. 14 points picked up by Tiger Bay along the way. London held at 0, and we're going to reset into this power start.
Absolutely. And they've opted to send out Ped Canary for this next power start. Power start, power jam. Next power.
Peb Canary choosing to take a run up onto that London blocking contingent.
Oh, that combination though of Brute and Irate just sort of throwing each other side to side, covering all 4 lanes between 2 of them is impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Peb Canary looking for the spaces. Tiger Bay blockers opting to just hold back a little bit. Some support coming in a wrecking ball from the front of the pack. However, Max is back on track and in play.
It's a really nice penalty kill there from London, with Peb still trying to find a way out. Charismatic, I think that is, coming in with a bit of offense. And we're nearly a minute in with no lead declared.
This is a really brutal pack as well that we're seeing. We're just in between the turns of 3 and 4. Max was knocked out, reset.
Max not lead, having removed that helmet cover, and I think having gone to the penalty box this jam. No, they came from the penalty box, but they had removed the helmet cover.
Yeah. Max coming in again and having to run this gauntlet, but certainly no easy feat. Pip and joined by number 18, Charismatic, really laying down some hits on Max.
Diarrhea now holding on to Peb just long enough for the rest of London to get there. That's what you want from your one-on-one blocking. It doesn't have to be forever. It just has to be long enough.
Also kind of cleared that path for Max, so some really smart blocking going on. We've now moved forward slightly on the track, just up by turn 1, past the pivot line, as Max comes in on another scoring pass, finds their way through.
Peb now opting to remove that star and just try and get out by any means possible.
And it really interesting. So Peb not able to complete initial, and Max coming from that penalty, picking up the 8 points for London.
Yeah.
But I feel like one of the first times that we've really seen Tiger Bay struggle to get any purchase in the jamming stakes.
Absolutely. said before, London are a second half team because what they do is they watch you in the first half and go, oh, that's how you're playing it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll do this then.
Yeah.
And into the second half, you go feeling confident, and London go, here we are to crush your hopes and dreams.
Yeah. Well, crushing hopes and dreams once again here. Both jammers, it's Dusty and Jenks battling it out for lead. Jenks sees the daylight first of all, able to pick up that coveted position, but Dusty, less than, I don't know, quarter of a track away, comes skipping around the inside line looking for points.
Jenks calls it off, doesn't grab any there, but neither does Dusty, so you know, sometimes 0-0 is the best you can get.
A neutral jam.
A neutral jam. I've just spotted, and it might not be super visible on the stream, but Cat Piss Never Clean has, I think those are killer whales on their skates, and I love it.
Amazing.
Bring you the important content here on the stream. Cat Piss Never Clean up against Rogue. It is the battle of the bouncy jammers.
And I'm not sure who's going to come out on top here, as Cat Piss Never Clean has been recycled a number of times into the pack, but now stretches out to find that lead jammer status.
Tiger Bay with 2 in the box as well.
Well, London beginning to also pull up penalties of their own. Cat Piss Never Clean not taking her eye off the ball.
Rogue there, I think, just been dipping past the entire pack, seemingly. Coming in at speed. Ooh, wow, stays in on one skate.
On that outside line as well, grabbing those 4 points, but Cat Piss Never Clean in on this second scoring pass, choosing to call off the jam before Rogue's able to take advantage.
And Tiger Bay there going for a quick team timeout, going, yep. London are starting to get into their stride, and we would like to stop that now, thank you.
Yeah, good time to just disrupt that flow. London Roller Derby Brawl Saints on 80 and Tiger Bay Brawlers on 173.
Just grab to say a quick hello to giant base stacks of Tiger Bay Brawlers watching at home on the stream. I hope the jet lag isn't too bad.
Who's the gayest of them all, Sophie?
Well, there is some debate about if Tiger Bay or London.
And of course, to remind you, because I think we worked out there's something like 10 or 11 people in the chat room, there is an online raffle, and it is online only, so that means that you've got something like a 1 in 10 chance of winning. Head over to the London Roller Derby shop to buy your raffle ticket so you can win a set of tickets to the next home game. Not only tote bags, merch, an LRD t-shirt, an Isle of Skating voucher, a copy of Durble, a sublimated scrim top from Skate Good Club in either black or white.
As our team timeout comes to an end, it's time to thank our officials: Beth K. Scenario, Lucas, Bex McFarlane, Alice, Homo You Didn't, Tara O, Divide by Zero, Victoria Velociraptor, and Banjo Kaboomi. Blind Low, Lula, X-Ray Ted, Hissing Hellcat, Emily of the State, Bitchopedia, Jessosaurus, Hoff and Roll, Weirdo and Swearwolf doing great work for us today. As another person doing great work is Plant, lead jammer for Tiger Bay.
Ooh. Little hop on the outside there, knocked out by Ellis. And opts to call it off there.
Well, yeah, Palmageddon started off as jammer, but that star pass to Diarrhea forced that call off. 3 points picked up by Tiger Bay. London held to 0. Perhaps that team timeout worked out.
Yeah.
Well.
I think it's those moments if you're the bench where you're just like, yeah, we did the thing that we intended it to. It's very pleasing when you do a tactic and it works.
Jam starts up by the pivot line.
Speedy stuff. That's Dusty with the star for London. Trying to find a way past. I think that's Wild.
Well, what we're seeing right now is this one-on-one with Dixon and Geordie. Geordie through.
Long way out there.
And you can see on the straightaways between turns 3 and 4, London looking to slow down Geordie. All of London walling up. Wild's going to come in and try and disrupt some of that.
Hit off to the box there for a quick forearms penalty. Has to let go of Dusty, who is now coming rind on a scoring pass.
Just as Dusty came to the back of that pack, the jam was called off. So fantastic awareness by Tiger Bay.
Loving this football setup. Oh, that's high like it's 2013.
Quite enjoying Pep Canary approaching the flat wall on the jammer line and going, shall I go run it? No, I'm just going to step through it.
I wonder if we'll see that once the whistle goes as well. I'd love that.
It wouldn't surprise me. Oh no, they have now tripoded up rather than going for the full, retro flat walls.
Really clever, but here Catpiss Neverclean also can't get any movement as trapped in the same 3-wall that London's building.
Yeah.
Does find the space on the inside line to pick up lead though. Oh, but it wasn't a legal lead. Off to the penalty box. This is power jam for Tiger Bay.
Oh no, unfortunately, Pep Canary whipped that star off. So it's going to be a 2-minute jam.
Good spotting.
Pep Canary has put it back on again, perhaps hoping that the refs didn't spot, but I think they will have.
And Pep Canary is through, but not lead, so the refs did, in fact, have their Weet-Bix this morning.
They did. They've had their Weet-Bix, they've got their glasses on. They're on it.
You're seeing just into turn 3 here is Pep Canary trying to step through that 3-wall. Catpiss Neverclean back on track. Oh, sorry. Nothing that is. Yeah, Catpiss Neverclean back on track and in play, star in hand. I was momentarily confused.
It's like they do the star stash for a reason in order to confuse us so we can't see who the jammer is or something. It's like it's a really good tactic for that.
Wild. Catpiss Neverclean's tactic here is to just keep on rolling, which they do incredibly well. 4 further points on the board for Brawling. Despite this being a power jam against them, Brawling posting the points so far.
I mean, it is a cracking bit of a hold there coming in from those London blockers, just shutting down onto Pep Canary, which is easier said than done.
And Catpiss Neverclean trying to find the spaces and call it off, then remembers, actually, I took a little trip to the box, I'm not allowed to do that. And, oh my goodness.
I'm not sure if that's going to be 2 penalties for Pep Canary, because that looked like a misconduct signal.
But guess what? Catpiss Neverclean also getting a penalty. Forearms.
That is the Northeast jammer going to the box. Oh dear, we're going to have a jammer switcheroo to start this jam off.
Fun.
So quite a bit of work for our penalty box team and penalty box manager here to just figure out what's going on. Both jammers in the box.
So we're starting on the jammer switcheroo. We're going to have a little official timeout.
Yeah.
Official timeout.
I think partly while we figure out what's going on.
Let's just do a quick roll call check-in then. London Roller Derby on 88, Tiger Bay Brawlers 184. 17 minutes of this game left to go.
So apparently the flat track stats for this game posited that the score differential was supposed to be 4-1 in favour of Tiger Bay. So I am informed by people who are better at mental maths than me that this is not as big of a differential as was expected based on the numbers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like we're sorted out there. We're going to have a no jammer start. Both jammers are standing, but it is Tiger Bay's Peb that gets released first of all.
Everybody runs backwards, just for fun.
Yeah, London dropping back behind the jam line to try and challenge Peb Canary.
Because Peb had only sat for a very short time, that does mean that Catpiss Neverclean is also now out.
Been such a physical game. Both the jammers having to go again. It feels like an awful lot right now.
Noticing that Tiger Bay have put Jenks out as their pivot to give Peb an option. Can't quite see who the London pivot is, but I wouldn't be surprised if London had done the same thing.
Catpiss Neverclean finding the wind to get on through, and yeah, quite right as you said.
Yeah.
Jenks taking the star for Tiger Bay.
Excellent use of a jammer pivot option there to go.
Oh no, disaster striking for Tiger Bay here. as high block penalty called to Jenks. So this will be power jam in favour of London.
And Cat Plus Never Clean has somehow managed to lose the star, is signalling to call it but cannot because they are not holding the star.
And you can see Tiger Bay here looking to guard the star in a way.
Yeah, Tiger Bay going with the you can't call it until you get it, so we're going to make it as hard as possible.
Yeah.
Which is tactics. Oh, Charismatic nearly taking out Tara.
Capis was able to pick that up though, comes through. But a great penalty kill again, actually. A gift given by the Derby Goddesses there, and Tiger Bay were able to use it to their advantage. There's Jenks back on track and in play, but as I say that...
Jenks back for a sit down again.
Yeah, track cut penalty assessed just as this jam comes to an end.
Yeah. Oh. Ouch.
Wowzer. That was, well, you know, London there getting 4 points takes them up to 92. Tiger Bay on 184. We've got 15 minutes just under of this second half to go. Do you think that London can do this?
I wouldn't put it past them, given some of the play we've seen, and they have just put out Beta Parker. He finds the tiniest of holes on the line there to get through. You can see again Tiger Bay's power line there. Dos Santos, Enemy, Kid, and Wild, I think that is.
Well, Kid with the knockout, and then the drawback. Beta Parker not able to change trajectory, I think, or didn't realise, and so picks up a track cut penalty just as Jenks is being released. So this will be a power jam now in favour of Tiger Bay. And Jenks having had a bit of a penalty time in the last jam, at least coming in with relatively fresh legs. Yeah. This jam will go for the full 2 minutes as Jenks comes in again, looking for that scoring pass. Beta Parker is back on track and in play for London. But London's awareness here, realising that that is the case, and Dos Santos heading up a welcoming party back on track.
You can see Beta Parker looking for a gap there, but met by Wild and Kid and cannot find a gap.
Jenks being recycled back to pivot line. All the action at a kind of standstill in turn 3.
Yeah. Recycle there from May Cause Mayhem.
Perfect.
And again by May Cause Mayhem.
Yeah.
Oh, and now everyone's going to go backwards for a bit. That's always fun.
Except for Beta Parker, who's going quite firmly forward and into the wall that Tiger Bay have built by turn 1.
Jenks briefly waving the star at, I think, to attract enemies' attention, as if to say, come on, mate.
Yeah, please.
Please. You've got a job. You've got the other hat, please. Please. And that was a beautiful star pass to Enemy. First time we've seen Enemy with a star.
Yeah. What a grinder of a jam that was.
Yeah, I mean, that was a full 2 minutes for 8 points to London, taking them to the century.
Yeah, beautiful work by them.
And 4 points for Tiger Bay. And this is maths I can do. I can tell you right now there is an 88-point differential, because that's maths I can do.
88 points, 12 and a half minutes left of this second half.
And in a couple of 20-point jams, we could have a lead change.
Yep. I don't think we've had any 20-point jams in this second half, though.
Not yet. But, there's still time. Sorry, I just saw Dixon flying backwards through the air.
Plant with the star, but Max lead jammer for London.
If anyone could put a 20-point jam, it's going to be Max.
Tiger Bay rolling up by turn 1, but leave the outside uncovered, and Max able to just put on that burst of speed to grab those points. Plant has completed the initial and the first scoring pass as Max powers through for the second scoring pass for London. So perhaps your premonition will come true.
Quite possibly, although if Plant continues to match them point for point, then well, I have an answer cast that as Plant picks up a backblock penalty. Power jam to London.
the story of this game can certainly be written in the power jams that were received. Max chooses to call off the jam, freezing the jammer for Tiger Bay, and a team timeout called by Tiger Bay.
Very sensible. They've gone, okay, well, we want to disrupt London's momentum. We've got a jammer who's about to have to go straight back on.
Yeah.
And we can't switch. We can't do a pivot switch because our pivot's in the box too. So we're just going to grab them as much breathing time as we can.
Yeah, absolutely. 12 points picked up by London in that last pass takes them to 1-1-2. 4 points though for Tiger Bay takes them to 1-9-2. So Tiger Bay now within tickling distance of the 200 mark.
Absolutely. Tantalisingly close. Our lovely London pack here hanging out just in front of the camera with their lovely shiny helmets.
Well, you know, if you like shiny helmets,
I do like shiny helmets.
London is wearing, if you like the shiny helmets, the shiny helmets, the London are wearing, they're made by S1, the main safety gear provider for roller derby players.
They make lovely shiny helmets. They make shiny helmets with visors. They do every kind of shiny helmet you could possibly want.
We love it. Okay, looks like timeouts come to an end, and London taking the pivot line start.
We're just in an official timeout while admin happens. We love admin. Everyone goes, oh, roller derby, that's a full contact sport. Is that not a bit, full on and say, oh, it's a full contact sport, but it's also full contact admin.
Full contact sport with spreadsheets.
Yeah. It's like, which side of the roller derby are you? Are you the sweaty hitty side or the admin spreadsheet nerdy side? And I am the admin spreadsheet nerdy side.
I don't know where I sit then. I like a spreadsheet, but I like the hitty side, but I don't do the hitty side.
Just enjoy it. Well, that's why we announce, so we get
I'm
both.
just a voyeur of spreadsheets and hitty things.
Yeah.
Okay, official timeout I think has now come to an end as well. Tiger Bay's jammer in the box is not yet standing. So and they did get that call right at the end of the last jam, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Catpiss Never Clean thought maybe there was going to be an easy pass up to the front, but Tiger Bay dropping back just as the whistle goes. However, does find the space on the inside line, does pick up lead.
Catpiss Never Clean going through that pack like a pinball, just bouncing.
Angel back on track, pivot for Tiger Bay. Looks to provide some support up at turn one, where Catpiss Never Clean is, and Catpiss Never Clean picking up a penalty.
Oh, just as Plant is released from the box, so Catpiss Never Clean will sit for 30 seconds as we have another power jam in favour of Tiger Bay this time.
Well, this is certainly a moment. This roller derby game really marked by these power jams.
This is... Oh, that was a massive hit from Ellis. Takes out Plant. Called for injury.
Yeah.
But Plant immediately back on their feet.
Yeah, fantastic. So that jam coming to an end, like you said, called for injury, 2 points, however, picked up for Tiger Bay. We've got 10 minutes left of this game.
Tense.
That's 10 more power jams.
I mean, at the rate we're going, that's 20 more power jams.
Yeah, exactly.
Two a jam. Tiger Bay on 195 points. London Roller Derby on 112 points.
So 5 points to the 200. I wonder if London are going to try and... Well, you would, wouldn't you? You wouldn't want them to get to 200.
Oh, yeah.
In the nicest possible way.
Yeah, if it was me, I would be desperate to hold them off the last 5 points for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. Catpiss Never Clean standing in the penalty box, but it is Rogue for Tiger Bay, the only jammer out on track.
Rogue Runner running at that jam line. Again, it's the pinball motion. It's the bounce off every blocker in the pack.
You just have to find that space where there isn't the resistance and then be able to put the speed on for it, right?
Absolutely.
Catpiss Never Clean, release from the box, comes out. Rogue already on a first scoring pass, gets knocked out by Ellis, forced to recycle back. Oh my goodness.
Ellis has been a a blocking force in this game on that outside line, just going, here's my hips, thud.
Yeah, great work. However, this is a power jam once more in favour of Tiger Bay as Catpiss Never Clean picks up a Kutchak penalty and sits in that penalty box.
I mean, I don't necessarily believe in nominative determinism, but maybe Catpiss Never Clean needs to change their name to Catpiss Never Penalty.
Yeah.
And see if that helps.
Oh, Rogue going in for the challenge on the inside line. It was pretty crowded though, and Diarrhea was there in full force to stop any kind of gains that Rogue was making. And again, at the top of that wall. Catpiss Never Clean back on track in play.
Yeah.
As Rogue comes into turns 2 and 3.
Rogue there just racking up the points as Tiger Bay go past that second century mark.
Yeah, any dreams of keeping them below 200?
Yeah.
Gone in that jam.
So, well, we've done that now. We tried.
Yeah, exactly.
We've had a lovely time.
12 points picked up by Tiger Bay. Takes them to 207. London on 113. 8 minutes left of this game. And jamming for Tiger Bay. Lead for Tiger Bay. That's Geordie.
Lovely stuff there from Geordie.
Parmageddon with the star for London.
Oh, Parmageddon with a little star stash, pops out the front, speeding round.
Parmageddon really putting on the burners here to try and pick up the Tiger Bay pack. Tiger Bay's coach saying, call off that jam.
Lovely stuff.
So a little bit of clock burning going on for Tiger Bay here, I think. 7.5 minutes left of the game.
Yeah, you very much might as well when you've got a big lead. You're just like, yeah, we're good with this. We're just going to keep it on our terms, you know. Keep our skaters out of the box. Burn those seconds down.
Peb Canary with the star for Tiger Bay. And that's Max for London, and Max looking to pick up lead. Last line of defence up at the top though.
Big collision up at the top there with, who was that? Pip?
I think it was Pip, yeah. It's really hard to tell from this angle.
Yeah.
But Max was able to take advantage. Pip off to the penalty box. And Max coming through on this second scoring pass, I think.
Looks like that is Diarrhea off for a little sit down, and there's been a star pass while I wasn't looking. Is that to Jenks, I think? No, it's to Angel. First time we've seen Angel with the star.
Yep.
She comes down with the header and takes it Darcy.
Angel coming into turn 1. Shut down by London. Max finds those spaces and maybe looking to do a 70-point jam. Already on 12 points, this could happen, a minute to go.
Yeah, Max is one of our aged-up juniors who joined London Brawling. He's just like, yeah, I can do this.
Brilliant work there, Max falling off the jam. Picking up 12 juicy points for London Roller Derby. Oh, sorry, apologies, 16 juicy, even juicier points.
Even more?
Yeah.
All the points.
Yes. So London on 129, Tiger Bay 215.
Lovely stuff. Now we see a matchup between Jenks and Dusty. There's a real crush on that inside line there. Unfortunately, catching Dusty as much as it's catching Jenks.
Yeah. And this seems to be the challenge that both teams have got here, as the jammers are very similar in the paths they choose.
Yeah.
How do you pick up one or pick them apart to get the one that you need into the place you need them to be?
without the other one following through.
Yeah.
As it were.
Like holding tweezers with oven gloves on.
Yeah.
In some ways. You need to be precise, but you've got a blunt instrument of the whole pack.
Yes. When all you've got is blockers, everything looks like a nail.
Yes.
To really mix metaphors.
Dos Santos with the drawback on Dusty.
Lovely stuff there from Dos Santos, just allowing them to separate out those two jammers now so that they can hang on to Dusty while Jenks fights at the front. But we are a minute in and no one has made it out front yet.
Great work by Enemy as well. You can see here in turn 3, leading that dynamic triangle, keeping Dusty at bay as Jenks is lead.
Oh, beautiful hop from Jenks. Doesn't quite stick the landing. Going to be a big recycle back from Dixon.
Yeah, it's always the challenge, isn't it? But I think always worth giving it a go if you do get on through. Jenks, though, having to run through the gauntlet of blockers once again from London now.
And of course, there's that thing that if you manage to stick the landing just enough to get the points, if you then have to call it off, at least you've got those points in the pocket, as it were.
Well, Jenks taking time to get those points into Tiger Bay's pockets, picks up 4 points in the dying seconds of this jam. What a jam that was, had everything.
I mean, that was a grinding jam. Just the 4 points there for Tiger Bay. I don't think Dusty made it out. A fight. Oh, we're having a little official review. Grab this moment to give a shout out to another one of our lovely sponsors. If you need a gift for the skater in your life, you can get skate-themed art, stickers and gifts from Create and Skate Factory, a passion project by Jukebox. Duke is a fellow derby skater playing in Barcelona, but you might remember her from her time skating with London Roller Derby, USA Roller Derby, Minnesota and Madison. Every sale supports a fellow skater. That's at createandskatefactory.com. createandskatefactory.com. Obviously, I extra endorse this message as another Duke, you know. So our officials are now going to have their little officials huddle, discuss this official review, see what's happening. Tiger Bay have called this. Black Blocker 02 broke the pack, and Tiger Bay would like a penalty for the pack destruction to be called.
Let's find out what happens there.
They need to work on a really good chant. We need a catchy chant ready for Malmo, because Malmo was very famous for chants. It's Crime City Rollers, they've got a little
Tiger Bay, obviously here in preparation for their Malmo weekend happening at the beginning of June. We'll want to make sure they give as much of a good showing here for rankings, but also it's your opportunity, isn't it, to really practice all of these things, all of these strategies that you're putting into place. Even down to this, practicing your official reviews and how you talk in the middle and the way you explain what your concerns are. That's a skill.
It really is, and also like making a good call, knowing whether or not you're likely to get that call, when to use it, saying it properly, and you know, not messing up and asking for it from the wrong person. And the no call will stand, so Tiger Bay lose their official review.
Good call though, 3 minutes left of this game. If you don't use, you lose, so you might as well if you think you've got a strong enough call to be answered. And certainly Rogue, lead jammer for Tiger Bay, was able to take that moment to just have a little bit of extra rest.
Absolutely, it's a great opportunity as well just to disrupt the other team's momentum.
Yeah. Cat Piss Never Clean also out of the pack. Rogue is through on that first scoring pass, chooses to call the jam just as Cat Piss Never Clean enters the chat, if you will.
Yeah.
And now London calling an official review.
Everyone wants to go. They're just like, oh, we saw Tiger Bay have so much fun with their official review. We want to go.
It's the moment.
Brawl this is actually named after Saint Brawl, the patron saint.
Let's all have a go at having an official review.
Well, we'll see what happens with this one, but right now we have got number 31 Plant lining up against Max on the jammer line. Plant might be feeling a little bit lonely as Tiger Bay blockers up by the pivot line right now.
Far away, hiding over at the pivot line.
So are we going to see a rush back from Tiger Bay? Or will they be hoping to force London to move forward, but then would I give Max all that space? I'm going to tell you now, no.
I certainly wouldn't.
I would want to take all of Max's space away.
So it looks like London opted to take their official view as a team timeout there.
And during that time, we did have a jammer switcheroo as well. 727 Geordie now with the star for Tiger Bay. Max has got a fantastic cheering squad in this sold-out crowd here at Tottenham today. This jam is on. Ooh.
Geordie making it out the front with lead there, but Max coming in like a speed skater gets in front.
Look at that chasing, and Tiger Bay in the driving seat, literally able to call off that jam and just burn a bit of Max's energy.
Yeah, you know, I can only imagine how soul-destroying it is as a jammer when you've put all that effort in and you've got through the pack and you've sprinted out the front and you've got in front, and then the other player goes, no.
Actually, no.
Actually, no.
Now we have Plant with the star for Tiger Bay up against Cat Piss Never Clean for London. And it looks like Tiger Bay putting out their power lineup again here.
I think so. They know what Cat Piss Never Clean is capable of when Cat gets out, and Cat has got lead. And it's a power jam.
Yeah, track cut penalty assessed to Plant. So this, as you say, another one of those golden power jams, and 2 blockers in the penalty box for Tiger Bay as well.
Yeah, although not for too long. Dos Santos is coming back on the track with a leap.
Cat Piss Never Clean at the top of this pack into turn 3, picking up points for London. And Tiger Bay hanging out in their favourite spot here, just by turn 3.
Yeah, I mean, do you feel like if I was Tiger Bay, I maybe wouldn't set up on the apex for Cat Piss Never Clean, but you know, each to their own. And I think they were trying to trap the Tiger Bay jam in the box, didn't quite get it just in time.
Yeah, I think Thorne did some great disruptive blocking there, which made that mistime happen, actually. So, you know, there's always opportunity, even up to that end point, to still impact the game, even if it's not quite what you want. Looks like we're towards the end of this game now. Maybe this jam.
I certainly getting there.
Dusty jamming for London. Peb Canary for Tiger Bay. A Dusty lead jammer.
Dusty coming around fast. Peb Canary, I think, stashing that start, almost having a cuddle with Ellis as everyone sort of settles in on that far corner.
Yeah, having a hell of a job here to get through on the initial star pass over to 999 Angel.
Oh, and I saw the force that Dusty just came in onto enemy's hip there.
Yeah.
Like, that was a wallop.
Well, London bench say, stretch this out, Dusty.
Yeah.
You go. Last jam.
Might as well.
Yeah, have some fun.
Narrow that points gap as much as you can. You're having a lovely time.
Oh, and Dusty doing a great job at choosing to call off the jam now. This time checked in with the bench. Bench says time out, please.
Very nice. Bench says time out, but the period clock has run down.
Yeah.
But the bench is still saying, can we have a timeout, please? Because why not? Let's have a lovely
timeout. You
can
can always just try it, can't you?
It's always worth a go.
Yeah, so don't think that timing worked out quite how you want. But these are the kind of games and kind of days where you really get to practice all of that.
Absolutely.
The timings, your jammer rotations, everything else.
The fun stuff, the fiddly bits, the awkward, you know, calling it at just the right minute to grab another jam before you do another thing.
Yeah. Okay, well, we are at the end of this game. It's been so exciting. I've really enjoyed spending the hour with you.
It's been great. We've had a lovely time. Yeah, we're just waiting for confirmation of this currently unofficial final score, which sees Tiger Bay Brawlers on 2-2-3, London Roller Derby on 1-4-4.
And to let you know what is coming up next, it is, of course, London versus Crime.
It's going to be fun. The last time London played Crime, I think it came down to a 2-point game in the last jam.
Yes, I can tell you with some
Do
certainty.
we have precise numbers? I just remember announcing it and trying not to scream.
Euro Cup 2023, Crime 188, London 190.
That was it. And it was. I remember it being in the last jam, trying to announce it, sort of crouching on the floor, going, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, no doubt that will be an exciting game for all of you at home, plus all of us here in venue. But listen, I've been the lovely Beatrix.
I have been Duke Special.
And we will see you again soon.
Bye for now.